Okay, key point from Matthew chapter 2. 3 prophecies were fulfilled. Okay, the first one is Micah. Okay, it's found back in Micah 5, verse 2. I'm just going to read it out of Matthew 2 right here. It starts in verse 6. And you, Bethlehem, land of Judah, are by no means least among the leaders of Judah. For out of you shall come forth a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. So the Lord prophesied through Micah that out of Bethlehem would come forth a ruler who would shepherd his people Israel. The next prophet mentioned reference is Hosea, and it's found back in Hosea chapter 11, verse 1. We find it referenced down here in verse 15 of Matthew chapter 2. It says, He remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what had been spoken by the Lord through the prophet. Out of Egypt I called my son. So the Lord prophesied through Hosea that out of Egypt he called his son. The third prophet that's referenced in Matthew chapter 2 is Jeremiah. So this prophecy can be found back in Jeremiah 31, verse 15. I'm going to read it out of Matthew chapter 2. It starts in verse 18. It says, A voice was heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, and she refused to be comforted because they were no more.